I've been the drunk, which is lore accurate.
I just love a fish outing as the demon as a fishy statement.
I was gonna make a joke of what role would be
That was
more accurate
great.
for me, and I'm like, oh wait, just Pixie.
Dawn, you are never not a pixie. You are the pixies to pixies. Except when you're not a pixie, then you're the Leviathan.
All right. Rolls are going out. This is going to be Waluigi's Mustache by Luxray, and I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Good night.
Oh, I love that they did this right after they said to make the Legion game.
On the script, probably Goom.
I mean, that goes for most fucking people here.
I'd say Tinker
guess,
because,
yeah,
I'm,
that's
dead, because I'm
sure.
dead by the end of day 2, but...
Didn't you survive super long as Tinker recently or something?
Yeah, but that was because I was incapped. And then I wanted to off myself at the end of day 2.
Here's my thing about
the last one where I actually survived for a long time was when I was the damsel, but that was because Amy, the philosopher, Huntsman, turned me night 2.
My thing about Tinker is like players always meta when like a Tinker's never ever died to a gossip or
yes they have.
Yes.
Like,
They
only ever
just the other
died.
day.
I was just saying.
Guggy killed a Tinker to my gossip.
Whitney, I have killed Tinkers for every which reason under the sun. I made it look like a witch curse. I made it look like everything. It's quite funny because it was quite funny when that happened.
Yeah, but nobody ever believes it.
Oh no, because there'd been a witch kill earlier in the day, or not earlier in the day, earlier in the game.
All that I am asking for if I'm the Tinker is that I die at a weird time, preferably early.
My wish as not the Tinker
Something weird with me.
is I'm gonna punch Dawn in the face. After all, I must stop the tentacle invasion.
Ghost.
You're gonna punch Dawn in the face. Poor
Ghost will
Jojo,
try to punch
Bodak.
Dawn in the face, and Dawn's tentacles will grab their hands, and then make them dance like a marionette.
Yeah. You know?
Oh, speaking of which, Ghost, you're a marionette.
I am going. No. You know what, Dawn? How about this? Here's a fucking Uno reverse. I'm gonna get you killed.
Nah.
You really think you can accomplish that, Ghost?
I mean, no. If anyone doesn't get that, that's a reference to I think the first time.
Methodical and slow, so you'll bear with me.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, with 4 storytellers, this is maybe a little bit difficult.
Well, let me turn my camera off to make it easier for you to not see.
Oh,
storytellers.
that's absolutely fair. Yeah. Hello, Legion.
My Empath 1 is so good.
I just wanted a nice relaxing game.
You can have a nice relaxing game.
I can't though.
Sure you can.
If one person gets outed as Legion, you've doomed your team.
Well, I'm sure that no one here is going to do that. Please keep in mind who is on your team. Notate that down at this time. We will be back with bluffs later.
Can I just say that we make a smiley face on the gram?
That is true.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I am missing Jojo. That's why.
That's so creepy. Now that I'm noticing it.
Oh, that's funny.
I love it.
We are
I love it.
very happy.
Okay, I'm gonna go now.
And
before
the
I
teeth
get...
have 6 fingers.
It's true. It's true.
For those preying on my downfall, please stop. You've already won.
But it's fun.
About that Ghost.
But it's fun. What else am I supposed to do? It's my favorite. It's my favorite pastime.
You haven't messaged me in fucking ages. Shut up.
Who says I need to message you to prey on your downfall?
That is true.
I forgot. Your worshippers have Cthulhu. No, Cthulhu horrors aren't as bad as you. Somehow worse.
Don't worry, Ghost. I'm the recluse, so you could be Dawn's marionette.
Thank you, Tosho.
Oh. Or if there's a Mez, just fucking turn me already, just so I can screw over Dawn.
Oh.
But why?
Sadly, Ghost, there is no Mez.
The mess word is spy.
The Mez word is Mezophiles.
That's why the
That was
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yeah. Dawn,
That
I
was-
fucking ran a game the other week, and that was the Mez. I made that the Mez word.
Actually, when the plague doctor died, I suggested that the mess word would just be mez.
Yeah. The thing is, I said, I'm not sure if anyone's watching me. I was talking to, I think it was Darian, and then Darian left, and it was just me and Trace. I went, I fucking hope I'm poisoned. I fucking hate Savant, and I just left.
Can I just say, you have to tell me if I'm the marionette. You have to. It is legally mandatory.
Hey, Whitney Joe, you're the marionette.
It's contractually binding. You must tell me I am the marionette if I am the marionette. Otherwise, you lose because I will out you.
I mean, these games have got bigger things going on than any of you could ever imagine.
I don't want to. Please don't, Ghost.
I mean,
Ghost, Dave is here. Please don't.
Well, no. Some people know what's going on.
What about me?
Nothing, Dave.
I'm just.
It's
doing
more
some
just
shopping.
just look at the evil team on the script, like the list of evils on the script.
Some people know what's going on. Don't worry about it, Matthew. Nothing to do with the game.
Oh no, I understand. Okay.
It has
I
nothing
got
to
you.
do with everything.
And that's why I'm scared that you're here, because I'm afraid.
Wow.
I've gotten better with that. I've gotten
Okay,
a lot.
I guess I haven't seen you in a while on a script with that particular thing.
Those praying on my downfall. Also, it's been a while. Ngaku probably can't hear me. I haven't fucking seen Ngaku in fucking ages.
Ngaku's great.
I know. I'm not saying Ngaku's not great. I'm saying I haven't seen him in fucking ages.
I know. I just wanted to build upon your statement that Ngaku is great. I enjoy Ngaku.
He's the mystical bearded madman.
I play in Ngaku's games on Monday nights.
Yeah, the issue is
the issue is your time zones. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well, not only that. Well, the thing is, again, I've been off for. Oh my god, it's almost been 3 months. Oh god, it's been that long.
It's my
It really has been that long.
Yeah. Well, again, I went off the week before because I had my first surgery on January 15th. So as of 5 days ago, it's been 3 months.
Yeah.
Or 2.
Well, and you had that like 2-week delay too.
No, 1 week. I was meant to have a surgery the week before. What happened is I meant to have a surgery the week before. That went due. Friday I went to the hospital because it torn and detached. Because turns out it was a 2-for-1 deal. It tore and detached. And then
it's called the Ghost Special.
I'm a fucking ghost.
It tears and detaches.
Tears, dispatches, and just cries itself to sleep every night. I fucking hated being off. I'm one of them sort of people where it's just like, I hate. Thing is, I feel perfectly fine, but it's because I ain't got a pair of fucking glasses that I can actually, if I had an eye test now, I'd fail it. I'm not failing a medical. So I've been off, even though I feel perfectly fine for the past month and a half. I fucking hate it.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. It's a me, Wario. I have killed Ongaku, Amy, and Lulu, and hidden the...
I don't know. I can't do this anymore. Forget them.
As a Waluigi supremacist, I do not like this Wario.
Yeah, we
That's
thank you
actually
for
As a what supremacist?
Oh,
Sorry, Waluigi.
I'm Waluigi, so I joke that I'm a Waluigi.
I just want to say we thank you for the introduction, Princess Peach. Absolutely.
Hello.
Hello. The bluffs are Pixie, Librarian, and Farmer for me.
Yeah, I got the same. So I was neighbor whispering Whitney Joe in the night. He said he's gonna claim farmer for now and say that his info is that his neighbors should talk to each other. We don't know if Fish is out of play or not, but for now we're going with that. So I think I'm going to be bluffing Monk, and I'm going to claim that I'm protecting the other neighbor of Whitney Joe as a result of that information.
Yeah,
So-
since I'm neighboring both goods, I think I'm going empath, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
No, I think it's a good idea. Just claim empath because we have Pixie, so if there is an actual empath in play, you can always fall back to Pixie.
Yeah, so you and Whitney Joe got the same bluffs, right?
I don't know what Whitney Joe got. That's a very good question.
Yeah, because Whitney is claiming farmer, so I think Whitney has farmer in their bluffs as well. So
Okay.
maybe talk to them, because if there's Pixie on other people's bluffs, I'm afraid of double claims. So
That's fine. Go ahead and claim
Well-
empath. I'm just telling the other people not to do it. Right.
gotcha. All right.
So you told me empath 1. Right. Okay.
Oh, which form though? Major, revolver, old
Revolve.
man, liquid.
Revolt.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up with you? this
Savant
game?
here. What are you?
Oh, fascinating. What do I want to give you? I'm the monk. Do you want to be protected?
Absolutely.
Okay, I
Okay,
will put
thank
you
you.
on my list of candidates. Do you have your day 1 info yet?
I do. I'll share it later.
Okay, thank you.
Pardon my info. I have to go digging. All right. Bye.
Right, bye. Hello.
Hello.
So we've got Pixie, Librarian, and Farmer. I don't know if you got anything different.
Yes, those are the same ones that Fish got. I got Monk, Town Crier, and Librarian. Kiwi's already expressed an interest in going Monk. I don't know what Fish is gonna do.
Oh.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just trying to make sure all our bluffs are coordinated.
Okay. Whitney Joe is going to claim Fisherman, who as the day 1 info that his neighbors should talk to each other. So we coordinated that will be claiming Monk. So I'm gonna talk to Kiwi and see if he wants to claim something else. I know that Tosha is going to claim Empath because both of their neighbors are good, so it's good to have that. And I don't know anything else for now.
Okay. All right.
What
cool.
are you claiming?
I think I'm just gonna say like something and goon early, and then I don't know. I always lie, so whatever.
Okay, that's fine. So
Yep.
let's see that I claim the Librarian to you.
Okay. All right.
Thank
cool,
you.
thanks.
Bye. Hello.
Great.
So
I
FYI.
wanted to talk with you.
Yeah, I wanted to reach you too because so Whitney Joe messaged me in the night and suggested that
Yeah.
he's going to claim Fisherman, who was the advice that his neighbors should talk to one another, and said,
Oh.
do you want one of you to claim Monk so that the Monk can protect the other? And I said, yeah, sure. I was planning on bluffing Monk anyway. I got from Tony D that Monk
Pixie
is
is
one of
also a bluff, and I already claimed Monk, or rather soft claim Monk to Dave. And promised him protection because apparently he's a savant. And we should probably try and make Dave believe that one of Ryan Cassidy or Dawn is evil.
Okay, that's fine with me. I also claimed the Monk
Yeah.
to Dave, ironically. If Pixie is available,
Pixie is available according to Tosho. He had it in his...
Yeah, I did it too. It's just that I want Tosha to be able to claim Empath because Empath is useful for us to be pushing on Tosha's neighbors. Tosha
And
is in
Tosho
a good
says that
sandwich.
he's claiming Empath with a 1 for now.
Cool. Yeah, I just mean like if there is a double claim of Empath, it's easier for Tosha to be able to back into Pixie. So I don't mind claiming something else.
I told Dave that I heard of a monk or I am the monk, so
Okay.
I will try to get him protected.
All right.
So this is officially me requesting you to protect Dave.
All right, cool. Tony D is doing some bullshit and then claiming Goon, so someone can probably
Yes,
do
I know.
Librarian claiming Goon. All right, Whitney Joe wants to talk. I'll go. Bye.
Okay.
Hey.
Hello.
All right.
So I just talked to Atreides, and they told me to tell you to protect Ryan, or to talk to Ryan Cassidy. You're not going to tell me that, obviously, but that's your advice. Ryan Cassidy's claiming fortune teller with a yes on Matthew and Dave.
Oh, a yes on Matthew and Dave. That's cool. That one, yes. Matthew, Dave. All right. I picked up on the message you left me in the night. Kiwi was also soft claiming Monk, but I sorted it out with him. One of us is eventually going to back into something else. For now, I'm claiming Monk. I had Pixie, Librarian, and Farmer. So for for Pixie, I think we kind of leave it open for Tosho because it's useful for Tosho to be claiming Empath even if there is an actual Empath in play, since Tosho is so close to so many good people. So if we need to get out of a double claim, I'd rather one of me or Kiwi backs out. I don't mind being the one, but Kiwi also doesn't mind backing out, so for now I'm going to be claiming Monk and or other things.
Well, if I'm going to specifically be claiming that I was told to tell you to talk to Cassidy...
Okay, cool. So I'm going to talk to Ryan.
Wi-Fi.
It's the app today too. It's not just you.
That's all right.
Sorry,
There
my
we go.
fucking Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's fine. So all right. So did you already tell Ryan this?
No. I just got out of a chat with the tradies, so that's why I'm going to do it now.
All right, cool.
So that it looks like a consistent.
That works for me then. I'm gonna talk to Ryan Cassidy and pretend that it's because of your info. Thank you.
Okay, sounds
Bye.
good.
Hi.
Right. Hi.
Hi, you're the only person I ever talked to besides Tasho.
Oh, that's perfect.
And Kiwi, I guess.
Yeah. So I've got Pixie, Librarian, and Farmer.
Okay, those are the same I got. I'm going Town Crier though.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Cool.
if I end up in a double claim, then I'll just move on to Pixie. You know.
No, that's fine.
That's how it goes.
Tony D had Tongue Crier as a bluff, so that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm spreading around that we should probably try to leave Pixie for Tosho if they need to, because Tosho is in a good sandwich, and we want them to be able to believably claim Empath, which is what they are going with for now. So me and Kiwi are kind of in a Monk claim, but I am probably going to back into Monk, and then Kiwi takes something else. Tony D is kind of sort of claiming Goon. We have Librarian, so somebody can confirm quotation marks Tony as the Goon. Yeah, that's about it. I think Tongue Crier is pretty safe for now.
My fake lie I'm giving people is Innkeeper.
Okay, cool. What we know from the goods is that Ryan Cassidy is a fortune teller and Dave is the savant. That's what I got for now.
Yep.
Whitney Joe is claiming fish, Tosho Empath, and yeah, Kiwi maybe Librarian, maybe I do it. Someone else.
Dawn is fisherman.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. Bye.
I don't trust Tosho as far as I can throw the bastard.
Oh, Tosho and Ghost not trusting each other. That's new.
No, the thing is, it's fine when we're away from each other, but we're next to each other. I've got a librarian that's drunk, and I know they're drunk or evil.
Let's have a chat. I don't think I spoke with you.
No, you haven't. You haven't.
Hello.
Oh.
So, what's up?
I know there's I know there are other librarian that's seen incorrectly.
Oh, that's interesting. Is that you?
No.
All right. What do you
But
feel?
the reason I know that is because the role I am an outsider. The role they saw was my role, but they did not see me.
Oh, okay. So you're Tinkerer Recluse. Is what you're saying?
No, there's three I could be. Yeah, I
Or
could be
goon.
gooning.
I guess.
I could goon with pride.
I guess. Yeah, you could
I
be
need
goon.
to stop. Amy, you need to stop coming in when I'm doing gooning jokes. It's getting a bit awkward.
No
Cool.
comment.
Yeah, I didn't expect that because usually a goon doesn't really hard claim on day one. But
Void.
you know, shrug.
Void.
Yeah.
I could be lying about being the goon, but I
Well-
want to make gooning jokes.
Right. Okay.
Have you thought about that?
See ya.
Wrong, Ryan. I'm sorry.
Just because I want to make gooning jokes doesn't mean people need to judge me for it.
I think I trust Tosho now.
I do think that's enough time for day one. Welcome back, players. Nominations are open.
Ryan, this might clear it up. Has anyone heard of a Tinker and/or a Recluse?
No.
I've heard of a librarian that's seen a goon, but it was incorrect.
Well, there's two goons.
I heard of a librarian that's seen a drunk.
Right, where's this other goon? I'm gonna start fist fighting the fucker.
I mean, I have claim from 6 people, and all of them are in double claims with each other. So
Ghost, I wish I were the goon because I've never been, and so I could fist fight you.
Admittedly, a lot of people here like to lie.
For the record, you think I'm going to play this script and not tell you that I'm the goon on the first day? You got another thing coming.
Dawn,
Okay.
I lied to you, but the thing that I told you that would be incredibly funny, that's the actual truth.
Oh. Okay.
Like, not that specific, but, you know.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. I know which one is true.
So,
I don't think you can, Dave, but that's okay.
I think I do.
for those who don't know, I'm a fisherman. I've got my advice,
As did I.
and I hate it.
Stop touching fish. They're right there.
Mine is nobody should trust themselves.
What?
That sounds made up. Okay, I'm no longer.
I trust myself.
I'm no longer.
Anyone has a
I'm no
problem with
longer
that.
worried about the double claim because that sounds made up as fuck.
I mean, that sounds like Vortex.
I'm just saying.
But that would make it true.
Yeah.
So
I trust
it
one
can't be.
person. I trust one person, and that's myself.
It makes sense if the only person that Dawn told the truth to is, funnily enough, me.
No, Dawn told me
because
the truth
I didn't get a hard claim.
Oh, I got a hard claim from Dawn.
I did too, but I didn't too, but I heard of one, and it's my role.
I can put a list in chat what could be the reasonings for that statement. Existing.
I mean,
Well, I was told to get two. I was told to get 2 players to talk to each other, so that's my thing.
Okay.
I mean, it could be marionette, could be drunk.
not innkeeper on day one.
Yo,
it's only basically
the possibility of treason. The possibility, basically.
Goon.
Yeah,
I'm
basically saying
right
there's
here.
possibility of things treasoning people, so don't always trust your information. Is way I'm kind of.
Second call for nominations.
I'm saying this now. I am the goon. I have been apparently seen by a librarian, but that librarian did not see me.
Okay, Dave nominates Dawn.
Dave nominates Dawn. Why?
One, just in case it's a Vortex game, Dawn's claiming spent roll. B, Dawn's in a double claim. C, I am the savant. I have information out there. The first part of the information, I guess I can state, but I'll kind of like hide it in other words. One of Dawn, Tony D, Halo, or Voidstar would have to theoretically be equal.
Dawn.
Fisherman, I've said my advice. I'll vote myself if needed.
All right, it will take 6.
I want the Cthulhu.
Ryan and Whitney both have my information.
My hands are completely off the keyboard, by the way.
I do.
Well, I don't trust you.
Okay.
7 is enough. Dawn is on the block. Any other noms?
Dawn, did you tell me the truth?
I will nominate Matthew.
Whitney Joe nominates Matthew. Why?
If it is a Legion game, and I'm trying really hard, really hard, not to go into my typical Legion spirals like I always do, but if it is, there's a fortune teller yes on this and another player, and the 2 of you are in a double claim together.
Matthew.
Yeah, I would believe that one of us would be the red herring, as I am the savant and Dave is the pixie savant. So making one of us the red herring to the fortune teller would be great to frame us both. We're both good, but if you're pitching Legion Worlds this early, I don't understand why.
Because I'm insane.
Because that's my job.
I don't want to say anything about anyone's mental state because
You can. It's okay. There's a lot to say about mine.
All right.
I'm good. I'm
running the count. 7 to tie, 8 to lift onto Matthew.
Interesting. I'll
It was
do it.
it was just really easy to get Dawn on the block.
Yeah, I think Dawn is good.
Wait,
How is the bare minimum easy?
This is one of
Well, wait,
two
wait,
double
hold on a minute.
claims. What difference
Dawn
does
is
it make to
good.
going to
You're
one
claiming
versus
5
two?
is not enough.
Dawn. So I don't understand how you can believe Dawn is good when Dawn is claiming your parent role.
Please watch the Overtalk, friends. That's all I ask.
I don't
Voice
know
up.
which
A lot of us.
Sorry, just making a very, very practical point here. We've got one half of one double claim on the block, and that's one half that claims to be spent. If we need to resolve the other half, we can just do it tomorrow. We're chilling.
That's fair. Matthew, to clarify, I don't know which of the three of you is a pixie. I really don't. That's my thing.
No, the
If
three of
any
all
of you
three of
are.
us can't be a pixie.
Yeah, but one of you probably is.
Yeah, it's Dave.
I'm
gonna
calling
nominate
it now.
Whitney.
I'm calling
Final
it now.
call.
How do you how do you know it's Dave and not Dawn?
I would like to nominate Whitney Joe.
Oh, okay.
Tony D nominates Whitney Joe. Why?
I don't like the cut of Whitney's jib.
Oh. Whitney, what's wrong with your jib?
What's a jib? That sounds like a slur.
Oh.
I'm asking genuinely. It really sounds like a slur, and I don't know what that is.
My God.
It's a sale.
A sail?
Yes.
I'm confused.
It's a type of a sail.
Not a real
It's a
fisherman
bold-
confirmed. Get him,
Like,
boys!
sorry, sail with an L-E or sail with an I-L?
IL.
Oh.
You know, the one
Why
they
do
would
you
have
know
on
that?
boats, like fishing boats, Whitney Joe.
Cut of your jib is a very well-known turn of phrase.
Oh.
And you don't
Sorry.
like the way somebody's talking.
Apparently
Sorry.
not for Whitney Joe, which is
Apparently not.
I'm just significantly younger than you.
Wow. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
I really want to now vote for this on principle.
7 to tie, 8 to lift onto Whitney Joe.
Hey, Trades, can you get Amy and Angaku to
I'll-
join me in voting for this? Because that was offensive
I'll
to
say,
all of us.
I'll say Whitney Joe might not know how to sail a boat, but they know how to read.
All right, 5 is not enough.
Dave, Whitney Joe also called you old too.
That's true,
No, I
but
didn't.
I am old.
You're not, Dave. You're younger than me. Please stop.
I'm old. It's fine.
You are not.
Wait, Matthew, aren't I older than you?
I'm 36.
Oh.
How
never mind.
old do you think? I know you're not as old as me.
Oh, speaking of which, this coming up Sunday, we're celebrating my birthday.
Nice.
You're older, not me.
I'm turning 24 this
Nobody
year.
invited you to the party, Lulu.
Don't worry, Whitney Joe's insolence will be punished.
Thank you, Angaku. I appreciate you.
By all of the members of Legion.
Dawn is executed and dies. Good night.
I mean, I'm just
I mean,
sold.
I just want to say I would have had an invitation for Lulu, but I ran short.
I'm not allowed to allow
Lulu,
near
if you're here,
parties.
it's okay. I didn't get an invite either.
Yeah, I didn't get an invite.
I'm not allowed near parties for reasons.
You drink everything.
No.
Oh my god, what is wrong with all y'all today?
I mean, that
Oh
one,
my
considering
God.
certain events that has happened in the past, fucking oof. But yeah, no, I respect the hustle. For those who know, you know.
Those who know, and those who don't, don't.
I think I'd rather not know. I just wanted to make a joke.
And I mean, Kiwi, New Year's Eve, not this year, I think like 2 years ago, maybe 3 now, I got absolutely shit-faced and was playing Blood and Clocktower. I drank I think it was an entire bottle of rum and 3/4 of a bottle of vodka.
I think you told me that story before, actually.
Yeah, I got fucked. I drank all of that within the space of like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I fucking put that shit away, but oh god, I weren't feeling good afterwards.
I don't need to drink alcohol to not feel good, but that's IBS for you.
I shouldn't have laughed at that.
Yeah. I have latex allergy-based food intolerance, and that shit is triggered so easily. Also, yeah, I cannot have alcohol because it triggers it too.
I have no desire to drink alcohol.
I don't
I
drink.
didn't before, now I can't, literally.
I work on the railway, and as I've said before, and this is partly a joke, well, this is mostly a joke, the railway runs off of three things: energy drinks, cigarettes, and alcohol.
The funny thing is, the few people I met who, when I was over there, like when I needed help in train stations, who worked for the rails, were all very sober, very nice, and definitely not smoking.
See, Matthew, that's the difference. Those are people that work at the train stations. I'm talking about the people that work on the railway itself.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I was like, the train station people were very nice to me.
Yeah,
one helped me get a deal for a ticket on my birthday.
Yeah, no, that's fine. The people that work at train stations are right, but if you ever see the guys working on the train in oranges, that one of them's definitely going to be smoking, because there's always one of us in the gang that is smoking. Like I've seen, like again, it's real panache when you see a guy digging out fucking rock, like ballast and rocks, with a cigarette in his mouth the whole time. It's just like, you know that guy's fucking just been there. He knows what he's got to do. He don't give a fuck. He's just doing it. And then
I wish I had gotten to be over there longer.
Yeah.
I only got to do a semester.
I know people who've said like they want to come over to the UK, and I've just said, you come around my neck of the woods, you know you're gonna end up in a pub.
Where do you want to say, like, roughly whereabouts you are?
I live in the East Midlands.
Okay.
Dawn knows where I live. Well,
Yeah,
not exactly, but they know the nearest city that I live next to.
Of course, Dawn knows where you live. That's why Dawn avoids it.
The funniest thing is,
Lulu.
What was that, Dave?
I need to go on here, look at the menu.
If two people in Europe know each other and one just says the nearest city to where someone lives, that's basically doxing you. If it happens in the US, that's mostly fine.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Big.
Yeah.
I know the closest city to Dawn, and Dawn knows closest city to me.
The travel from London to Edinburgh is like 2 hours by car.
Yeah, but not 2 hours by car. That's a fucking fair old journey.
So it's still only like 45 hours by train.
I simply talked about a hill that is in my surroundings, and Halo knew where I am.
I was gonna say,
To be fair, we live basically next to each other.
I mean, this is gonna slightly dox myself. But I don't care if y'all want to do the effort. If y'all want to put in the effort, do it. Dawn City to my city is an hour by the train.
I mean, that just says something about the absolute horrendous state of UK rail.
Mate, you don't want to know. You don't want to know.
I know.
Also, Dawn, sorry if that was a bit too
I don't talk about my city on stream.
I didn't say what city it was. I just said it was an hour away from mine.
Oh wait, people. Oh yeah, but you have said what area of the UK you are in.
Do you know how big the East Midlands is, and how much? Do you know how much rail is there?
There's a lot of people there.
Sorry, I've had a bit because I am pretty private.
Dawn, I realise you panicked, but again, this is me who knows like all of the route. Put it this way, I know how much fucking railway stations and that is there. I know an hour from where I am to an hour anywhere. You can go a lot of different fucking places. You can go a lot of different fucking places. You are fine, Dawn.
Yeah, sorry, I just had it.
I was very careful.
There are enough spots in the East Midlands where within an hour train ride you could end up at least near the Greater London area. Not in it, but near it.
And even quite far up north as well, I think, as well.
Yeah, you can put it this way: from an hour from where I live, depending on what train you take, you could go from fucking all the way down to London to all the way up to fucking York and Edinburgh way, if you get a straight connect. So I'm technically not done anything to you, because I basically said, yeah, you could be somewhere in the UK, which no shit.
I went to the University of Essex when I was out there.
Oh fucking hell, Essex!
They had a good political science program, which was my degree, so that's why I went out there.
Fucking Essex, mate. It's a shithole.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, because you know what my brain's like, though, so that's why
no,
my brain's like, nope,
I
no.
was trying to be very specific, okay? I made
Yeah.
sure I knew what I was saying. I'm not gonna fucking do that to you.
Matthew,
Yeah,
just a tiny bit of UK law. Basically, for everyone that isn't from the UK is a bit of a microcosm of, let's compare it to Southeast Asia. First of all, the predominant food is curry. Secondly,
that I can agree with.
Yeah.
Secondly, for reasons that outsiders don't understand, people that barely look alike and first of all, can't understand a word they are talking, and secondly, they hate the shit out of each other. But don't you dare say something rude about them, because then both of them will beat you up.
Again, this is the thing. If someone actually attacked Dawn, I would fucking drop kick someone for it.
Exactly.
But look, put it this way: I can call Dawn a cunt. You can't call Dawn a cunt, or I'll drop kick you.
That's why I called Dawn an Eldritch. That's why I called Dawn an Eldritch Abomination, like you asked me to.
Yeah. Well, no, that is the best way to describe English people. Is you can't call them a cunt. I'm the only one who can call them a cunt, and if you call them a cunt, I'm drop kicking you.
That's kind of like how Amy and I feel about Lulu.
It is one of those
there
words
is a term
that only British
for
people can say.
hitting someone with a glass over the head, so they have to go to hospital because you had a bar fight with them. It's called glassing people.
Can I just say, when I got deported back to the United States, the biggest culture shock was that you can't say cunt anymore.
Yeah.
Deported?
I'm sorry that you got deported to the United States. I thought you can only be deported to safe countries of origin.
Wow.
I mean,
that's so true.
Like, I have a friend who I will jokingly just call an idiot the whole time. Like,
that's me, you cunt.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Weeping. I think.
I know who Weeping is, but again, the issue is, do you know how little that narrows it down out of your friend group when you say,
yeah,
this is an
but
idiot?
here's the thing: if one of you guys went and called Weeping an idiot, I'd be like, "So, what did you just say?"
Kiwi is a lowland cheese face.
Dawn, also, I just saw the
I
text
am
chat where you
not natively Dutch.
my name in all caps, and I realized when you did that.
I assume you.
Oh yeah, that's when Dawn thought I doxed her location. It's like, no, I didn't. I use big brain powers when saying what I said, which is weird for me because apparently I have a brain.
Oh.
Dawn,
everyone has.
Dawn, you were meant to chime in there.
I know Yusuf from Unofficial. I can't talk to him though.
Put the fucking balloons.
The heck? What?
Ghost, I have a surprise for you. I'm kidding. I don't.
I'm not having it again.
Hey.
Hi, you are going monk?
Yeah, so I have the whole grim of claims. So we've got. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ryan Fortune Teller, Tony D Probably Goon, Dave Savant, Fish Town Crier, Kiwi Librarian.
Tony D is part of the Legion, my friend.
Yeah, I'm telling you what everyone is claiming though.
Yeah.
I know who's Legion. So
yeah, but like.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, Dave Savant.
Fish is claiming Town Crier, Kiwi Librarian. I'm claiming Monk, that's correct.
Yeah, I'm double claiming Kiwi. I'm going to back into Farmer.
Okay. So
So
just
we talk right now, so you don't tag me.
all right, cool. Yeah, I probably claimed like librarian to you, or something.
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah.
And I'm saying there's apparently a fisherman that tells me to tell you to not protect me, if you are the monk, as I heard. If not,
Whitney
doesn't
Joe
matter.
changed this information to I should speak to Ryan Cassidy. So I'm going to speak to Ryan Cassidy.
Okay.
That's what he's claiming. And I
Okay,
think
fair.
Matthew is going Pixie Savant, so we just either need to sort out the double claim between Matthew Dave / Whitney Joe Dawn, or we just leave it and we use it to push it on Dave. Whitney Joe does not want to back from Fisherman, so just for your awareness, let Matthew know and see what he wants to do with that.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that General and Seamstress are free. No one's claiming that.
I heard. Are we sure? I thought Whitney Joe had Fisherman as a bluff.
I did not hear that,
That's
but...
why I had Dawn as a seamstress.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I've got no idea then. Well, alright. Well, thank you anyway.
Like,
Good luck.
If I misunderstood him, then that's my fault. Bye.
It's fine. We'll figure it out. Alright.
And that's it.
As if.
You're a simple man or a simple ghost?
Hey.
Hello.
So, just FYI, we've got... Pixie is a bluff. You are in a double
Yes, I
claim
know.
with Dave.
That's why I'm using it.
Okay, cool. And you're in a double claim with Dave, and Dawn and Whitney Joe are in the double claim. Whitney Joe is not going to back from Fisherman. I think...
That's fine.
I think that General and Seamstress are still free. I heard that Alo is probably going to back into Farmer eventually. So if you want to get out of a double claim, I think those are the best shouts.
No,
if
Dave,
you don't,
Dave already
do it.
believes I'm his pixie.
Okay, cool.
I had pixies one of my bluffs, so I'm just gonna keep doubling down on it.
Cool. We can just
no one
throw
else
Whitney
can take
Joe
it
under
from
the
me.
bus eventually if it's needed then. Right.
Yeah.
Do you need to know anything else about who's claiming what?
No, I think we're good. I think we all have something unique. We coordinated well enough.
Amazing.
I know Tosha wants to push onto Ryan today
All
as the dead empath.
All right, cool. Thank you. Best of luck. Bye.
Publicly as a drunk.
A little on the nose.
Yeah.
Do what's in your heart.
Hi.
Hello. Have
I-
you talked to Kiwi?
Yeah, I think we are well organized. Kiwi's backing into Librarian. I'm sticking with Monk. Fish is Town Crier. Whitney Joe and Matthew are both sticking to the double claims with Dave and Don. Halo is eventually backing into Farmer. I think there's going to be a push on Ryan Cassidy today. I'm not entirely sure. But I have to talk to Ryan Cassidy because Whitney Joe's claim is that his fish info is telling him to talk to Ryan Cassidy. So I'm going to try to do that.
So, well, Ryan is the fortune teller, and
Yeah.
also, since I might be painted as Legion, I claim Empath with a 0. So Ghost would be sus because of that. So I'm claiming Empath 0 with Dawn and Ghost, and then I died in the night. So if there's a Legion world,
Okay.
then I could be a Legion and protecting Ghosts. So
Yeah.
that's the sus there.
That's fine. We can push on Ghost eventually. That's cool. All right. Best of luck.
Thanks.
See ya.
Half of me really wants to execute Ghost, but if it is Legion, then we really shouldn't.
Oh, I
No.
will refuse to fucking die.
Yeah, I don't think.
There are
I don't think
two
it's
outsider
Legion
claims
unless
that I have on this grim.
I need to
Two
talk
of
to
them.
Ryan. Where's Ryan?
I have a. He's DC. I have a. In my mind, I have a drunk and myself as the goon.
Yeah, I don't think.
And if you want to know how I know there's a drunk, the drunk saw a goon and it was not me. They saw somebody else gooning in this.
I'm back.
They saw somebody else gooning in here, and it was not
Okay,
allowed.
3 people just died.
Shit.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
FYI, I think Seamstress, General, and the known goon outsiders are all free if you ever need to back into something else. Everyone else has unique claims or is sticking to double claims.
I've been saying Goon or Innkeeper.
All right, yeah, Innkeeper is also free, I think, so that's fine.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right, awesome. Best of luck. See ya.
That was wild.
In Vortex, that doesn't.
Right up in town square. Oh lord.
What
happened? I don't know. I think that works in Vortex.
Nothing. I was singing a song called "My Kink Is Karma," and then Whitney Joe said something out of pocket.
Oh, Batman, drink out your fuck.
I don't feel like that was out of pocket. Out of throat, maybe.
I'll be right back.
What is
Welcome
happening?
back down. You can,
think
hands
it's
for
talking.
shenanigans? Is it just talking, or are these nom hands? What are you?
Try to fucking kill me.
My hand is a talk hand.
Okay, Boyd start.
My hands are talking too. So
I have a question for people about whether the general feeling is it's Vortox or it's not Vortox.
I think Legion with all the bloody double claims.
I have, like, the only double claims I have are Fisherman and Savant. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Fish, Savant, Goon.
Goon.
Oh, yeah, I don't count Goon. But yeah, sure.
Okay.
I have talked with supposed second Goon. I have confirmation that the double claim isn't actually the place, but it's for other reasons.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this time. Well, Fish, you
Dave.
first, and then I'll go.
Oh, okay.
Mine's a nomination, so you go first.
Oh,
Okay, Dave.
okay. I'm gonna put my hand down so I can read. I'm just gonna throw my information out there because if there's a monk, hopefully they'll protect me. That would be great. My first day of Savant info is Ryan and Whitney would have different empath numbers, or the outsider count is 3. Today, I learned a mathematician would have learned a 0 last night, or the drunk sees a roll that does not wake.
Fish. This is
Alright.
oh, it's nom,
This-
right?
Yeah.
The noms are open.
Okay.
Fish will nominate Whitney Joe.
Okay.
Tell us why.
I don't like the cut of your jib.
Whitney Joe, let's talk about your jib.
I'm sorry. It just the word jib. It just sounds.
Jib, jib,
I
jib, jib,
understand
jib,
it's a
jib,
thing. It just sounds like something that you're not allowed to say.
You have heard of the phrase jibber jabber, right?
No.
What?
Whitney,
wanna defend
sorry,
Whitney
Whitney
Joe,
looks
or-
entirely too young to know that phrase.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just
Is this your defense?
Sure.
Majority is 5 votes to put Whitney Joe on the block.
I know the phrase jibber.
Whitney.
Just
you
for
have-
anyone born, this millennium. What is jibber jabber?
Wait, Whitney Joe, do you know what gibberish means?
Oh, yeah, okay.
That was
That's not
that
enough.
was.
Whitney Joe is safe for the
Let me clarify. This was a bit. I know what jibber jabber is.
I
Dave?
seriously did not.
Dave nominates Ryan Cassidy.
Tell us why.
Ryan was the first one to push a Legion game. I think even though there are double claims out there, minus the Savant double claim, the other double claims could just be potentially an evil double claiming it, like for instance Goon. Ryan, I told that I was a Savant first. Ryan gave me their alleged role after, and then said that there immediately afterwards said that there was evil pings on me. Then Ryan was trying to convince the town that it potentially could be a Legion game. Based on my information, there could just be a Vortex in play, and if that's the case, I could see the storytellers giving me 2 evils in a piece of Savant information to throw me off. Right now, I just don't trust Ryan Cassidy.
Ryan Cassidy defense.
I'm ongoing information. In literally every chat I've had this game, I have claimed 1 role and have given all of my information. So it's not like I didn't claim that information before I talked to you, Dave. I have been claiming it literally every single conversation. I do think it is Legion because right now I have 3 pairs of double claims on my Grim. Still Goon, which is unresolved in my world. The Savant double claim and the Fisherman double claim. So, I mean, I am getting good information. I could be drunk, that's possible. It could be a Vortox, that's possible. But my information continues to very likely support a Legion world, and I can be convinced of other things, but that's kind of where I'm leaning towards at the moment. So...
majority is 5 votes to put Ryan Cassidy on the block.
You would then have to assume that I'm the demon, and I know that I'm not the demon, and I'm not Legion. So you would have to explain, am I the red herring?
Or is not enough, right?
Well, I said I could be the drunk, it could be a Vortox
You can't be the
game.
drunk based on my information.
Okay, let's leave space for hands, everyone. Kiwi?
I nominated.
Kiwi is muted, but...
Yeah, Kiwi would like to nominate Ghost, but I will wait for his return.
Okay, Whitney Joe?
I nominated Dave.
Tell us why.
That nomination felt weird. I wasn't 100% sold on Legion until this. People have been fighting so hard against the Legion idea, and it's giving weird. I think right now the good team is exactly myself, Ryan Cassidy, Voidstar, and Ghost. And Ghost, I checked with the storyteller, you can't turn in a Legion game, so you should play for good.
I can or can't?
Can't.
You cannot.
Woo!
Because
Dave,
there's no
defense.
evil picking ability.
Yeah, this is great because Whitney, in Ryan's world, if this is a Legion game, they were specifically saying me, you, Matthew, and Don would have to be Legion. So this clarifies exactly my point. If you want to kill me, that's fine. I'm the Savant. Whatever. No shakes off my tail.
Majority is 5 votes to put Dave on the block.
What was the other side of drunk please non-waking?
Can we get some more hands on this?
It was a mathematician yesterday would have received a 0.
I
Or last
actually
night
trust
would have
Dave, to be honest.
2 is not enough.
Yeah, I have the world.
I trust Dave as well.
Kiwi?
I think
Kiwi would like to nominate Ghost.
Tell us why.
I honestly would like to see either Ghost or myself eliminated because we are likely the outsiders of this game. And to be perfectly honest, it just messes up with information a little bit, I think, while it is still a possible Vortex game. This will not eliminate any useful information as compared to the previous nominations.
Ghost defense?
You've literally said we're the outsiders, which just is that I'm good. Again, if we think it's Legion, I can't turn evil, and I've done nothing that's evil here.
I don't think it's
so
Legion.
fucking weird.
Hold on, let
Well, then,
Ghost
even then, I've been public with that I am the goon. If anyone is picking me, they're doing it to keep me good, not otherwise. If they pick me and they're not doing it to keep me good, what the fuck are they doing? So, just run this.
Majority is 5 votes to put Ghost on the block.
I feel like I would want to learn if it's Godfather or not. I would want to lock the goon good. I don't know why it's so hard to get that. Whatever.
If it's a Vortex game, there's no Godfather.
I do just want to say, I am not sure who the Legion is. If there is one, I'm leaning towards one. But I do want to say, please don't put words in my mouth. I'm kind of annoyed at the last 2 minutes of just being said I'm thinking and saying these things when I'm not.
Second call.
Halo nominates Tosho.
Did I do that?
Tell us why.
Because we're unsure if this is a Legion or a Vortex game. We currently have no one on the block. I don't know if we will find someone today with the majority because we are both too afraid of Legions and therefore naturally losing good players. And Evil probably also doesn't push too much against the Vortex world, so I think at least put a dead body on the block so we don't day 2 re-reg.
Important. I am offering myself to be killed if people want to. Just someone needs to nominate me.
Okay, Tosho.
I don't think it's a Legion game because I'm dead. Of course, if it's Legion, then I'm Legion, but I am just good. So it's either Vortox or Ryan is making up. I'm not sure, but we'll see.
Majority is 5 votes to put Tosho on the block.
I think I would prefer to do this at this point.
Still working Vortox at non-Legion worlds.
I've run out. I think we've run out of the good nominations that we had today. At this point, let's just kill a body and sleep. We're gonna have to at some point.
Tosho is marked for execution.
Fair. It's pretty
Final
early.
Brian,
For that, though.
I'm Fish.
Tell us why.
There's a evil ping on Fish. That ping comes from me. My information does, again, still push more likely to be Legion. It could be Vortox, and it could be completely wrong. It could just be a normal demon. And all 4 of my pings, as far as I'm aware, could be good red herring candidates. I am 50-50 on Fish because I don't actually know what Fish was. Someone just said, oh, that could work as a red herring. I could work as red herring when I talked to the other side of that ping.
Fish defense.
I would like one more day, but if you want to execute me, it's fine.
5 votes to tie, 6 to execute Fish.
The world of
the fisherman.
the world of a non-Vortox and non-Legion is if Ryan is the marionette to Tony D.
I don't.
3 is not enough. Fish is safe for the day. Ending the day in 5.
I mean, they didn't tell me that.
Tony D is in a double claim?
On my
Tosho
grim,
is
they still are,
executed
yes.
and dies. Good night.
In my
Oh,
in
yes,
Monday
me?
also.
Yes.
I just want to say I've won. This is 2 times that I have won.
Oh yeah, I've been executed twice on both.
Yep.
Tosho, you should actually claim Goblin.
Yeah.
I mean, it's off script, but Legion can register as Goblin.
I feel like I want the true word to be that Tosho is the marionette to Ghost, because that would be so funny based on what they're claiming.
Look, whilst that would be funny.
Well, Ghost, why did you kill me? If that's true.
Oh no, if not, I keep this going for as long as possible just for the memes of it. Because this is me, I will when I get an option of a meme play, I'll probably do the meme play. If I kill anyone first, I knew I knew Ryan was what they're, claiming, and I'd probably kill Kiwi for dare trying to step to me.
Sure, I don't mind.
I
It's just
hate
a game.
God. I hate how willing everyone is to die.
I'm the only one who's not willing to die.
Yeah. Yesterday, no one is willing to die, so I was executed for it.
I was willing to die, but no one wanted to nominate me. Because apparently we believe that outsiders are good.
Is that?
I mean,
I already
outsiders are
nominated.
good.
So?
I used my nomination, so.
I mean, we were uneven, so bar an assassin or a godfather, or a
Yeah,
double hit,
I
or
see
a
that,
Poe.
And that was just what that was. That was just assassin. We're about to get a Poe charge.
Basically, if we are in either a Vortox, Scarlet Woman marionette, or a Legion world, then it's fine. We skip. Else, who knows?
I don't think it's Soho.
It's good that we did that early.
I don't know. I could see it being on.
It could still be O.
Last name was the first one that died, if I understand it correctly.
Yes, I am the empath.
No, but I mean, for other reasons, I don't think it's Oho.
If it would be Oho, then me, Dave, and one more set of information doesn't work.
Yeah.
So it's a
Would that
little
be-
bit too much for just drunk and.
Is that
wait,
explicitly because
no
that would
poison?
Is that because
Honest-
it would explicitly make it not Vortox, or is that because there's information specifically?
I
in
think it
oh,
is
hell.
Vortox personally.
Or in the
Honestly,
world that
kinda
Ghost
looking-
isn't a goon and is just evil claiming goon.
True.
Honestly,
Well,
kind of
I mean,
looking
right.
at the script, it's incredibly situationally built.
Can I?
Like there is one way for instance, a farmer to die in the night without being specifically A, the drunk, or B, the marionette, and it's if they are assassinated while being innkeeper drunk.
Can I just want to specify something as well? Like
Yes.
in the world,
A
like
wild
in
combination.
the world where I'm the demon or an evil, how do there's a librarian that's seen my role, not me. Surely I wouldn't be that daft to go pick a, to go off bluff.
Well, if you were Godfather and you turned
I
the
would
goon,
I would know there's a goon in play.
There's no way for the Godfather to not be sober night one.
Dave,
Ghost
if you
would know
think
that
that
Goon is in play.
if you think that Ghost is evil, do you think that I'm evil as well, or am I drunk or something?
no. That's why I'm living in a Vortox world.
Okay.
I would love to speak.
Oh,
to
I got
Cassidy.
it.
I would love to speak
Dave,
to Cassidy
can we
and
talk
Voidstar
during the
tomorrow.
day?
Sure.
Because something is biting me a little bit.
It's not me.
No, not you, not you. You're too far.
Also, I have heard of a monk who claims to have protected a fortune teller, so I don't think the fortune teller information can be Vortoxed.
There are 3.5 ticking good rolls. There are
What if the monk is
2.5
evil?
good evil
Fine.
picking rolls plus the demon. So that's also 3.5. The fight for
I
the goon is
don't
actually
want
pretty
to
balanced.
give information during
I-
the night.
That's why I'm
my-
mostly talking about how the script works,
Yeah.
because
Kiwi, yes, I
talking about the
really
game
do
without
want to
telling
talk to you
information.
Okay.
Cassidy,
because
can
I just thought of something.
Cassidy, can I talk to you and Voidstar tomorrow?
Okay.
Voidstar?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Great.
I still need to talk to Ryan. I tried.
Yeah, no, I lagged out of a chat with Halo, so I joined back into that chat.
That's okay.
Because we tried to talk the other day.
If you die at night, unless it's unless it's Vortox, you're sober that night.
I guess, I don't know.
Because there is no way for evil to poison.
Well, I could be the starting drunk, and that is very
Yes.
possible with information given out by Dave.
Yes, but
Sure,
that way
or-
you're still sober in the night when you die. There is no way for you to not be sober in the night where you die, because the only one that drunks is the innkeeper.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know who the monk that would be protecting me is.
Wait, what? How?
If you can hear laughter, it's my
Cassidy,
partner.
we really need to talk then.
This is the first time
that's
I'm
the word,
hearing
but they
monk
are the
protecting me.
drunks, and those statements would both be false, and then in that case, yeah, it makes sense for you.
Well, my partner is having a lot of fun with a rotating 3D model that looks like 2D model.
That
yeah.
old fucking chestnut thing. Seen that before. It's such a head fuck.
He's so excited. So cute.
I'm a bit worried that there are too many Legion players that have information supporting good players. That is the only thing that I'm concerned about. We should probably be trying to push on Ryan Cassidy or Dave tomorrow. Because I think that they believe to be on different teams.
The algorithm just fed me Smash Mouth. All-Star.
Algorithm gods must know something.
Of an elf on your forehead. And the hairs stop coming and they don't stop coming.
Who didn't stop coming?
You.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. Matthew died tonight.
Oh.
Matthew
This
didn't stop
is
coming.
becoming
5
a
minutes.
theme.
I have coming.
Okay, that's good.
Did you also just try to ping Ryan?
Yes.
I did too.
Okay, I'll ping you.
Yeah, let's do it this way. Oh, he's back. Pull him in.
I'm trying.
There we go,
Hi.
finally.
Okay, I didn't realize you didn't have a chance to speak yet. I was very confused.
I tried.
The fisherman
Okay,
advice was
I'm here.
to get. My fisherman advice was tell Voidstar to talk to Ryan Cassidy.
Hi, Monk. What are you?
Monk. Okay, great. Fortune teller. This is amazing. So I have 3 yeses. It is Dave, Matthew, Fish, Halo, Whitney, Joe, Dawn.
Yeah, I think Don's Legion. Here's my theory of the case. I've been trying to figure out why you would put a monk into a Legion game. I think it's because of the goon. I think that's the reason why you put the monk into the Legion game.
Why are we assuming that it's Legion? It could just be Gortox.
Could be.
Well, if you were you not protecting Cassidy? Sorry,
I protected Ryan on night 2 and Dave last night.
Last night?
I can switch back. I don't have an issue with that.
I mean, it could be, and that just means Fish Halo, so we should be going to Fish Halo regardless.
Yeah, I agree. I'm leaning towards regardless, Fish and Halo. I do think Dave, Tony D, and Kiwi are all. If it's Legion, it's those 3 as well.
I feel like if we think it's Legion, we should just be cutting into Dave, if not Whitney Joe, because like those are the double claims. So surely there are some evil players.
It's Legion. If it's Legion, Dave is Legion.
Yeah.
That's very solidified in my head. So if it's Legion, just leave Dave the fuck alone, and if they don't die, we win in Final 3.
I agree with that.
What?
I want to hand yes, but also we need to get to a Final 3 where there are at least 2 goods alive. So that we just want
I
to...
trust everyone. As long as we don't execute anyone in this trio, I think we're fine.
I think we just kill Fish today. That's my world.
I agree.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Or exists. There is.
Don, what?
Hi.
Could just be saying there is no marionette or drunk in a Vortex world.
What was your advice again?
Nobody should trust themselves.
Nobody should trust themselves.
In a Vortex world, you reverse it, which means everybody should trust themselves, which means no Mario or drunk.
Oh, yeah. I see.
In a
what you mean.
Vortex world, that's where my information clicked.
I don't know. I really feel that we should be killing Dave, but I just got out of a chat where we had a conversation where we should be killing Fish for reasons, and I see those reasons, but also in Vortex worlds and in Legion worlds, Dave is probably evil.
Yeah.
I'm not too satisfied, to be honest. For context, I'm the monk, so I'm claiming
Fair.
monk / librarian / some other shit to people.
Yeah, as you know, I'm the fisherman. I literally just told you my advice.
Yeah. And you said that from day 1 as well. You are still in a double claim, but
Yeah, I don't know what the other side's doing.
I don't either. Do you think that Whitney Joe is just a goon and that Ghost is doing a bit? You know Ghost.
Ghost tried to claim to me and Ryan instantly.
Okay. Because the advice that the other fisherman, Whitney Joe, is claiming is actually that I should speak to another person. And me being the monk, speaking to that person makes sense based on their role. So it's advice that doesn't work in Vortex. So your information is pointing to probably Vortex, and their information.
Well, my information is pointing to specifically there being both or either a Mario or drunk in play.
Yeah.
Most likely both. Those
Okay.
are 2 ways you can look at my information,
Okay.
which builds 2 interesting ones.
Yeah, but that's still not a Legion world, because unless we have a drunken Legion world, which is rough.
Basically,
weird.
I don't see Legion.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your info. See ya.
Thank you. I might have figured out how my info works.
Right.
All right,
I messed with it.
everybody, welcome back to Town Square. I'm looking around. There's 9 of you alive. That's entirely too many. I think it's time for you to start killing each other. Ryan Cassidy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be making a nomination onto Fish.
Okay. Tell us why you would do such a thing.
The day I got Fish in my pings was the night that I was monk protected, supposedly. So in a Vortox game, this is a demon candidate. In a Legion game, this is a demon candidate, and my last night's info does still point towards a Legion game. Again, that could also point towards a Vortox game. But I'm bouncing between both them at the moment, and this is where I'd like to go in both of those worlds because they are a candidate in both of those worlds.
Okay, Fish, why should we not kill you?
I said give me one more day. I've had one more day. You can kill me now.
Okay, it'll take 5 votes to kill Fish now.
For the record, I support this, but I still think that we should go into the other person that I talked about.
If it's me, please don't. I'm cringe.
That is a very symmetrical 5 votes to put Fish on the block. Would anyone else? Yeah, Dave.
I wanted
what
to
you
get
got?
my info out there before anyone nommed. Today's info is a clockmaker would get a 2, or no night picking roles have selected the demon yet. So to me, Fish, I don't think is the demon. My candidates are Ryan Cassidy and Whitney Joe. So with that being said, Dave nominates Whitney Joe.
All right. Anything to add to that?
Yeah, Whitney Joe is in a double claim of Fisherman. So I don't know if it was a bluff mistake between 2 evil players. I don't know if they just went into a single bluff and just happened to double claim someone. But I know that it can't be a Vortox game based on Matthew actually being my pixie. So I'm stuck between Oho and Poe, and I don't know which one.
Okay, Whitney Joe.
If it's Oho or Poe, I don't know how to make sense of anything. If it's Vortox, then I really don't know how to make sense of my information specifically. I think it does actually just have to be Legion the more I think about it, and I think you're Legion. I think it's you, Tony D, Fish, Kiwi, Halo, Matthew, Tosho, Don.
Okay. Kiwi, you had a rules question?
Yeah, in a Vortox game, a drunk pixie could receive a good player's role that is in the game?
Yes. If the character, the drunk, sees the pixie token in a Vortox game, they can learn an in-play role as they are an outsider and not a townsfolk.
That is true for all.
Makes sense.
Yes. Anyway, I am going to run this vote, and it will take 5 votes to tie and 6 votes to kill Whitney Joe.
Just this would potentially point that Vortox world is still possible. I want to see if we can eliminate anything from our talks.
I guess it's possible then.
3 votes is not enough.
Don, are you backing down from Fisherman?
No, and I figured out how my advice can work. Finally.
Can I know what you're thinking?
Literally, in a Vortox world, my advice, which is why I don't trust Dave, my advice can work perfectly. It just means there's no Mario or drunk. In a Vortox world, my advice is saying there's no Mario or drunk, basically.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
And that means in that world, Dave would be evil. Sorry.
Don't finish. I'll go after.
Yeah.
Right.
In that world, Dave would be evil because Matthew saw an out of play roll that was a bluff, and it just clicked on how my information could work in a Vortex world finally. Because yes, I am the fisherman. I did not lie to anyone day one. I either claimed fisherman hard claim to everyone, or Halo, my first chat, I claimed it in a 2. Can confirm.
All right, Voidstar.
I nominate Dave.
You nominate Dave. Why?
I'm not going to strongly push for this, but I'm mostly living in Vortex or Legion worlds. And I think that if it's Vortex or Legion, this execution is potentially incorrect. Well, it could be correct in Vortex, but Dave is probably evil in both of those worlds. I would prefer to kill Dave. Again, I'm not going to insist on it, but yeah, that's what I got.
Okay, Dave.
In what world am I evil when you have 2 fishermen, neither one backing off, and I'm the one with the info that is leading town to where they need to be? If you feel the need to kill me, that's fine. But even if it was a Legion or Vortex game, I'm just good. I'm good if it was an Oho. I'm good if it was a Poe, Vortex, or Legion. So if you feel the need, hold on. So if you feel the need to push on me, cool. But there are also worlds, Voidstar, where people have built where I could just be correct and the third evil would be you.
All right. Well, it'll take 5 votes to tie and 6 votes to execute Dave, who's definitely good.
As long as you're just good.
Allegedly.
We literally never killed
Not confirmed good, right?
Allegedly.
When he
Allegedly.
hates the use of the word like just good.
Just good.
Well, 2 votes is not going to get it done. Kiwi.
He just never killed Dave. I don't.
Kiwi nominates Voidstar.
Kiwi nominates a Void Star. Why?
I don't know if it's Tony D or Voidstar, but I don't like their claims as being in the same game. Those who know, I don't want to claim other people's roles publicly, but I'm pretty sure one of them is for sure lying.
Okay, well, Void Star, they don't like your claims. What do you have to say about that?
I'm not going to apologize for being in the same game as Tony D. I like playing with Tony D. That's your problem if you don't.
All right. Well, it'll take 5 votes to tie and 6 votes to do whatever the hell you want to do.
That is the most respectful way of saying "fuck you" I've heard in a while.
The only thing I said, I don't see a bug having both of those roles.
1 vote. Not enough. Last call. Going once. Going twice.
I don't think Fish was the kill.
And Fish is, in fact, the kill. Good night.
Fish is a demon candidate.
I can't
majority of all the worlds.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Was that the end of the day or the end of the fillet?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm expecting
Can I
this to
nom-
happen, and I
I'd
think
like to nominate Atreides.
I think this would be
Can,
fucking
can,
hilarious.
can that ST team that's up there rein in Atreides?
That was quite a thin alley.
Y'all just fishing for
Okay.
jokes. Not that good.
Also, Fish.
I forget where I know in another game I was looking for a realtor. Now I really want to find him.
Y'all need to stop carping on about this.
Fuck you.
I mean, you're all the ones that took the bait.
You're just fishing for someone to bite at you.
I'd like to.
The
go home.
net worth of these jokes is only going down.
Net. That's a good one.
I would like.
You know what? It's fine. It's fine. These jokes are great. You know what they say? Carpe diem.
Carpe these nuts.
If it is a Vortox.
It's not a Vortox.
Well, I need to think things through, my love. If it was Vortox.
Okay, well, all right.
Yeah.
If for me, from where I'm coming from, it
Okay.
can only be a Vortox if I am specifically the drunk.
We need to stop.
No,
we're
that's
being so coy
incorrect.
about this.
Or
We need to
unless you believe Dave and I are both evil together, then I will also.
No, it could be you drunk, or it could be you good, Dave evil. That works too.
Yeah, you could be good with Dave Evil with
Then
it
we
being
kill
a
me
bluff.
tomorrow.
You
Also,
saw
in the Vortox world, The only reason to kill Matthew is to clear Dave's names from
The
as
reason
good.
I just want to say the reason I don't think it's Vortox is actually no, I fully believe it could be Vortox and I still could be good because the only role that can turn me other than the demon hitting me, which is pretty self-evident and will give away that
Godfather or
they've done that.
Assassin?
Yeah, Assassin would have to kill me, or the Godfather. We have to kill an outsider, which I
Or
think
a
I know what both
marionette that
outsiders
has a
are.
picking role.
Yeah, I don't
I
think if it's if it's Vortox. Oh fuck! I think it might be Marionette.
If
If this is a marionette Scarlet Woman game and the marionette has not a picking role, then the only one that can turn you is the Vortox, and they're not gonna. So you better play for good.
yeah,
No. What they'll do is they'll wait till near the end game and then fucking turn me.
Yeah, that is my world with a marionette and Scarlet Woman. If you're still good, Ghost, then I think it's that world with a Vortox.
I don't think we've killed an outsider. If an outsider's dead, they've killed them during the day.
I mean, it's possible. It is possible we killed the drunk. I don't think so, but it's possible.
I know where the drunk
I
is.
guess if I'm the capital D drunk, then the Godfather would have really.
If it's non-Vortox, I know where the drunk is. Otherwise, they're evil.
Matthew, you're not
I still lead Legion though, personally.
And that's why I think you and Ryan are evil.
Oh.
I mean, I would said Legion a little bit. But that's because again, I didn't realize how little the evil had to turn me.
I mean,
I can't wait for the fucking evil team to sink a kill to frank me as evil.
It's by the way, it's I think also I should check in with that first before I say that.
I think I have 2 working worlds.
Ooh. Matthew, you may have also in a Vortex game pinged off of a marionette. And then you pick your Matt token somewhere.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, if that's the case, I've not been told, so.
In my world, if it's Vortox, there isn't a marionette.
You still can be a minion,
with your...
sadly.
I mean...
No, with your information...
Well, that's in my
there's
fish
no-
info means no Mario.
I don't trust Dawn's info. I don't trust Whitney's info. Both of them are
I
not.
don't trust
both
your
of them are
info.
not.
I don't trust you.
You don't trust
You're
mine?
not backing down. You're still in a hard double claim.
Why does my
Yeah, but it's my fault someone's
hold on,
double
Dave.
claiming
Why
my
does my
role.
info make sense?
I didn't say it didn't make sense. I'm saying I don't trust either one of you. You both are not backing
said
down.
I don't trust your information, which implies that you think my information is bad.
No, I don't trust it at all because I don't know which one of you to believe.
Okay.
For me, at least between Dawn and Whitney Joe, at least one of them is evil. So if we want to avoid like evil final 3, we need to kill Whitney Joe as well.
I'm
I
sure
could
you
see
think we
that.
do. I'm sure you think we do.
Like obviously there's red flags in my head because I have both fishermen coming at me, and I know that I see a blue savant token.
Well, as long as you know it.
No, do we
You're
talk about it
very
using-
out with your
I
information
think
as well.
I think Don is more opposed to Dave than Whitney Joe. Like yesterday when I nominated Dave, I don't think Whitney Joe even voted him.
I didn't.
The only
but I didn't
reason
wanna
that
lift
I'm
it.
even opposed is because it's one of the only worlds I can think of where my information makes sense.
No, I mean,
Okay?
opposed as in not necessarily opposing teams, but you think that you are on opposing teams and you're acting like you may be on opposing teams. It's just a gameplay
Yeah,
consideration. It's not negative in any way.
Yeah, I was more explaining my decisions as like I can't think of another way currently that my information makes sense, but I have barely any information of people at Grim because I've barely been talked to by most people.
No, I know. I know your perspective and I understand why you think the way you think.
I won't pretend like it doesn't alarm me that both me and Don seem to have similar feelings about Dave, but just purely social. But
In what way have I read Socially Evil? Considering the fact that I hard claimed my role to everyone day one. Literally. Didn't claim nothing else. I
That's
started
fine.
the hard claim.
A lot of people hard claimed their role on day one and have been consistent, including the double claim.
But do you see where my concern is where both people claiming fishermen that are not backing down are both coming at me. Like, I'm okay to die. Like, people can
I don't
execute me
feel
because-
like I'm coming at you. I am world building, and some of those worlds include worlds that you are evil.
And that's fine if town wants to execute me, but I'm saying I'm always going to have that red flag in my head that both fishermen are not
And what is
backing
that-
down.
And what is that a red flag towards?
The red flag is towards both fishermen are trying to build
No, I
worlds
understand what
where-
the red flag is. I'm saying, what is the red flag? Like, what is the flag plans? Like, are you saying that you think
At least
like,
one of
what-
you is evil. Hold
Yeah,
up.
that's
I get
obvious.
works on me. Hold on, give me a second.
Like, what is?
Whitney, if you want my 2 cents, I don't give a fuck which one of you's evil.
Fair.
Simply, it eliminates worlds if both of you would be dead.
Yeah.
However, because I believe it's a Legion game, I am unwilling to do that.
Don't worry, I'll do it for you. Rax, Goon, Moustache.
I think there's stronger candidates.
Honestly, I could see a world. No, I don't want to put informations during the
You know what world I see? A world full of Atreidian knights.
Yeah.
Wrong script.
Hey, Atreidian Knights can
Right
happen anytime.
fucking
How
time.
dare you?
There are
Atreidian
4
Knights,
storytellers.
Script. This is.
Who died?
Oh yeah, it was Kiwi. Kiwi died.
Weirdly makes sense.
4 minutes.
With the current demon candidates, that only makes sense.
I agree.
Hi.
Hello.
Just wanted to get your thoughts on the game. I was discussing a strategy with Whitney Joe. We have different perspectives, so I'm going to tell you what each of us thinks, and then maybe you can give some input. My perspective is we should try to push on Dave, because Dave and Ryan Cassidy believe they are probably on different teams. And if we get one of them to vote the other, that's pretty much our win con. We never have to worry about Ghost. Whitney Joe thinks we've already accomplished that they think that they are on different teams, so we should just let it ride. And me, Whitney Joe, and Ryan Cassidy should just continue to pretend to be on the same team or whatever, because, again, Whitney Joe is claiming information that I should speak to Ryan Cassidy. I'm still claiming Monk. Ryan Cassidy is the fortune teller.
Right. So
I don't think Whitney Joe survives long enough for that to happen. What do you
Whitney
think?
Joe's going to die today. I went a different direction. Whitney Joe actually suggested this. I told Dave that he's my marionette and that I'm the Vortox, and I think it goes with most of the information. I would explain
Oh.
why the quote unquote librarian didn't see the goon, why the quote unquote pixie saw the savant, which is not actually in play, why the fortune teller is getting all of these yeses, why none of the
Okay.
fisherman information makes any sense, and that Halo is the other minion. I'm trying to sell that Fish is the drunk town crier, which is why their information um, is not consistent with the Vortox.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay. That's probably fine. I don't know if it will work with Ryan Cassidy potentially getting a yes on you. I have no idea about that.
Well, if that ever happens, you just have to say, "Oh, I protected Ryan Cassidy last night.
Yeah.
Problem solved."
Yeah.
The only person we need to believe is Dave.
All right.
So
cool.
And Dave believes.
We
I honestly, to chat and I feel so bad about this. I didn't want to do this, but for some reason we did not kill Ryan when we had the chance, so I had to pivot. I will never explain that. So,
yeah, I
yeah.
don't know. I mean, fine. I'll switch to claiming that I protected Ryan, but I really think that our win con is pushing
I would
David
only
Venture
say
around.
I would say nothing unless he says that he checked me. Because if you keep saying you're protecting him the whole time, then that means he has to be getting the truth the whole time. And if he's getting a bunch of yeses when he's monk protected, it's not going to make any sense,
Okay.
right? So just play it by ear. Yeah, we really, really need to get Ryan killed. So Ryan or Whitney needs to die today.
Okay. Our fallback plan needs to be that you and Halo are both evil. If Dave eventually catches on because we kill you or whatever. Halo is. Are you saying that Halo is the Scarlet Woman?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So if you both die, then we need to spin it that there is a demon somewhere else and you're the minions.
Maybe. We'll
Okay.
see what happens. But right
Alright.
now, Dave totally believes, and I would like to keep him thinking that.
All right. I'll keep claiming that I protected Ryan Cassidy then. Cool. Thank you for the info.
Mm-hmm.
Best of luck. See ya.
Or exactly one of Innkeeper or Fortune Teller is in play.
Okay. Oh shit.
I think those are both true. Both or one living Fortune Tellers in play. Is that what the other half?
It's every outsider currently has one living evil neighbor, or exactly one of Fortune Teller or Innkeeper is in play.
Yeah, I believe that, actually.
If it's a Vortox game, then both are false. Then
Both have to be false.
yeah, both have to
I
be
just don't know
false.
how it can be a Vortox game, but
It would very explicitly have to be Tony.
Which is why I'm numbing Tony today.
Yeah.
Because Tony clears the worlds.
Yeah.
Because if Tony dies and the game continues, then my theory of certain other people, I think, is correct.
It still can work in Scarlet Woman scenario.
Oh, true.
I kind of still want to implore to kill Whitney Joe at some point, because then we at least have a double claim dead, which with Legion you already don't
too many
really
windows
put
open.
2 Legions into Final 3 because then good can't win, and therefore if at least one double claim is dead, hopefully in Final 3 there will only be one evil player if it's Legion, and otherwise probably not something good.
Counterpoint, Halo, if you believe Whitney Joe is a guaranteed Legion, if that is your world, which I'm coming around to the idea, then just keeping Whitney Joe alive to die in the night or just be the last Legion in Final 3 also just works. Like, there is a strategy of just, this is a hard-outed Legion, keep them alive at all costs, so then when they're in the Final 3, you just have an easier time. So...
True. Solid point.
Yeah.
Ghost has a hand up. I want to follow Ghost.
I've been talking about this with Mafia. Mafia can agree with everything I'm about to say here. I think I'm going to last till Final 3, or near the end, because the way I see it, one of two things is going to happen. One, this is non-Legion, and I survived because they can't kill me. Because if they tried to kill me, because I think the drunks, if again, I think in a non-Vortex game, I know where the drunk is. They're dead. They can't touch me. So if they touch me, no death happens. It sort of reveals that I'm not the demon in any world. Or I die. It's pretty much guaranteed Legion at that point because that's the only way I can die and still end up good. Unless there's been a innkeeper and that pick me, which if you have been, don't. Again, I don't think I'm going to get touched by the evil team.
And then you have to be assassinated that point.
Yeah, but I don't think there's an assassin.
Because the assassin already would have stabbed you.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think no matter what, if I die before Final 3, it reveals way too much for them to do it. Or if they attempt to touch me. So I think I'm never getting touched.
I can't confirm these are what Ghost and I talked about.
Oh, we'll wake up at Final 4.
Yeah.
At that point, even if it's Legion. Even if it's Legion, then don't kill that knight.
Dave.
Oh, I have a nom, so I was waiting for Whitney.
Whitney Joe.
I also have a nom.
Ooh. I mean, ladies first. So, Dave?
Thanks, madam. Dave nominates Tony D.
Dave nominates Tony D. Why?
My 3 biggest demon candidates involve Tony D, Ryan, and Whitney Joe. I would like to clear this world out first. There's no reason why Whitney Joe would still be alive here, why the demon wouldn't have killed them already. So just in case, I would like to kill Tony D in order to rule out worlds.
Okay, Tony D.
Yeah, I'm just the innkeeper. I've been using my ability to keep the goon good. I did not realize that Ghost did not want that, so yeah, I don't want to die because I'm good. I will not be voting on myself. I do not sanction this, but if town thinks that this closes the most worlds, then I guess there's really nothing I can do about it.
Thought that was happening.
Okay. Running the count. 4 required to put Tony D on the bluff.
I say I don't blame you, Tony D, for doing it, but again, with the logic I've got, I don't see how they can try and kill me without revealing so much.
Matthew died in the night, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Correct.
4 is enough. Tony D on the block. Any other note?
That would have been such a funny thing. Yeah.
My only fear is a world of Ryan Cassidy, Whitney Boyd Star.
Oh, Dave, I have I have 2 yeses on Whitney. Like
we have a hand up. Can we, Tony?
Yes,
D?
Tony
I'm
D.
gonna nominate Whitney.
Tony D. Oh.
No.
Nope. Tony D nominates Whitney Joe. There is a mark on Tony D. I will correct that. My bad. Tony D. Why?
Like I said, I'm good. I understand that town wants to close this world, but at the same time, I think it's way more likely that Whitney is evil than I am. So I would prefer to kill Whitney instead of me. But you know, that's it.
Whitney Joe.
I'm still not sure that I understand what the world where I'm evil is. I think that Don's fisherman advice sounds insane. I think my fisherman advice sounds right and normal, and I think more people believe mine than Don's. I think that most likely what's happening here is that Don is Legion, trying to double claim me to get me executed so that we look like we're Legion together and dive bomb us both.
All right, running the count again. 4 to tie, 5 to lift off of Tony D onto Whitney Joe.
I'm raising my hand for the dead if they want this. I will lower it if it
No,
ties.
don't.
I mean, I don't really want it to tie, really.
Well,
I don't agree
rather
with
it
either
tie than-
execution.
Oh no, we're gonna lose. Okay.
Whitney Joe is now on the block with 5.
Oh, that's so evil.
It's 7. It's 7. We need to kill somebody.
I nominate Cassidy, do you think Halo or Dave or Void? I'm
I
now
think
thinking
we
I'm
should have done Tony. I think it should have been Tony and then you.
Yeah, that was such a weird list.
No,
I don't-
because you brought up Legion again, and
I apologize.
Okay, Dave, I still think it's a Legion. For the record.
The app blipped for me, so I apologize. I might have missed something. Was there a nomination?
I still think it's very, very possible to be a Legion world. What?
in a Legion, Cassidy, in a Legion game,
it's not
I
just
think you would have to
possible,
agree Whitney Joe would also have to be Legion, correct?
Oh yes, no, I fully agree. I believe that they're
No.
even a Legion.
No, you wouldn't actually, because you just know what it's done. They jumped on Ghost. They jumped on Ghost Good Vote. They jumped on Ghost Good Vote.
Whitney, you're in your beat boop era, baby.
Yeah, Whitney, you are breaking up pretty massively.
I did
Yeah,
not
you're
get a
in
word.
your-
Of what... I heard Ghost, and that was it.
I will reload.
Also, I don't understand what's weird about this. Like, I literally said, I'm going to raise my hand for the dead, if the dead want this, because I didn't want a tie.
I had my hand up because one, like someone said Whitney has 2 yeses on them,
Okay,
and
can you hear me now?
again there's 2 dead votes wanting to be used. I'm gonna fucking
Hello?
put my hand.
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
Hello. We can hear you.
Yeah.
Great. I was trying to nominate Dave.
Oh, Whitney has nominated Dave. Why?
Yeah. Oh, and the thing I was saying about Ghost, to clarify, was that I was just pointing out the way that everybody's good votes to just jumped right onto Ghost as right.
Oh, and you're back in your beep
Yeah.
boop era.
Yeah,
Is
Whitney
it,
still
Joe.
breaking.
is it me? Is it just me that causes this? They mention my name until they go rogue. I am the Technomancer.
I could swap to a US East chat server if we want to try that. Let me try that.
I'm West.
Oh, you are West.
If anything, it's my Ghost and Dawn fault.
No, I don't see how that
European.
works.
Halo is also European.
Whitney should not be having trouble connecting to this server if that's the case.
Whitney Joe should have less trouble connecting to the server than all of us European lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
That's
we're
because
connected to
I am
Europe.
They were
the
having
Technomancer.
internet issues.
Because I'm a
He needs to
Technomancer.
reset his router. Is what needs to happen.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
No, they're using a hotspot because their Wi-Fi is like trashed.
That's
tried
probably what's
turning it off
causing
and on
the
again?
issue. Well, in non-game talk, I just had a very delicious salad, and I hope you all ate today, or at least are
Hooray!
keeping yourself hydrated, friends. Make sure you drink something.
Hello, testing, 1, 2, 3,
Good,
I
you know
can
hello,
hear you.
hello.
Okay.
Can anybody hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
we
we
can
can.
hear you.
Great, love it. So, okay. I had been going on for like 5 minutes on a rant about Ghost and Dave, so let me try and summarize. Clearly, that was a lift. Clearly, Don is leading. Clearly, I'm the right now. Clearly, that's what's happening. Vote went up. Clearly, good vote went up. The good team is myself.
Whitney.
I don't myself. I don't think so. Actually.
Whitney.
Well, no, I think
You're back in beat boot, dude.
I guess it's any way, shape, or form.
Oh my word.
That was crazy.
It's like speeding up their speech.
I messaged Whitney Joy neighbors and told them that we don't
Can you
understand
type
the
it in the chat, Whitney?
Yeah.
Can you type in the chat?
That might be the best for now. I'm so sorry, Whitney.
My brain's melting after all of the beep and the boop.
Yeah.
Honestly, are we sure that
I
Whitney
think
Joe
I can
isn't
hear
the
what they're
Legion all
saying,
by
but I don't
themselves?
want to assume what they're saying for them. So I'd rather they just talk in the chat. for
Honestly,
now,
that was
so that we can
either
get-
the most impressive beatbox ever or the worst connection.
Right. I'd rather them
are
give
we-
the accusation in the text chat. So let's not talk game for a second while Whitney Joe gets that taken care
Are
of.
we
since
sure
we're in the
that
middle of
Whitney
a
Joe
nom.
isn't 8 out of 12 legions all by themselves?
The
Oh my god, I have
disconnection's
salad in my
awful.
hair. I have salad on my shirt. What the hell is wrong with me?
Did you
Tossed
just,
too
like-
much salad today, you know?
I was about to
Wow.
say, did you like t-shirt cannon the fucking salad into your face? Like, Jesus.
Oh my
It was
word.
When I say
Okay,
it was a large
basically-
bowl of salad, I mean a large bowl of salad.
Hold
I
on.
was hungry.
When Joe said basically, clearly Dawn lifted as soon as Ghost Hand went up. Legion is obvious. We cannot be executing good players. We simply must either tie or lift. In Vortox, Ohopo, and Legion worlds, Dave is evil. My
Dave
counterpoint to that, my counterpoint to that is, at this point, there is a double claim of Fisherman still on the board. No one is backing down. I think it's clear that we don't have a Legion game in play based on other people's information. If I've already offered myself, if Town wants to kill me, I'm just the Savant. That's fine. But my biggest fear is Whitney Joe if being evil. There's a potential world out there of Orion Cassidy, Whitney Joe, Void Star. Or you can take someone out of that and put somebody else in. I don't want the potential of a final 3 of all evil. I'm sorry. If one of them is willing to back down off Fisherman, I'll be willing to listen. But until then, I have to kill off the double claim.
Okay. Running the count, it will take 5 to tie onto Dave, 6 to lift onto Dave.
Oh, Whitney's reloading.
And Whitney, I never said that you were Legion. I don't believe it's a Legion game.
Wait, oh fuck. Did anybody hear any of the end of that?
No, we read it in the chat of what you were saying.
Okay, I just
Read
want to
it
make
out
sure that the bit
It's not
about Dawn framing me by double claiming me is that got through.
How would I have
Yes,
known to
it
do
did.
that in my first chat?
I just want to say for the record,
I
I had my hand up.
Red.
I had my hand up after.
Yes.
My hand was up after Dawn put their hand up. So Dawn didn't lift when I voted. Dawn was already up when I went.
No, I'm not saying.
Also, I said I was sorry.
Oh boy.
Whitney, we still didn't hear you.
Robo-Joe's back.
Yeah.
I would restart your router and get off the hotspot, Whitney Joe, because the hotspot is the issue. I think you ran out of fast data on the hotspot.
I think.
I'm gonna push for final call if possible.
I think
after
that's
Whitney's
safe, yeah.
Whitney comes back.
Yeah.
Because this has been going on a long time. We've been chatting. I know we're having technical difficulties, but we're still talking game during that as well. So.
Yeah.
And also, I don't think that. I also think that most in town believe that if this is a Legion game, then Whitney Joe is probably a Legion.
Let's talk about non-game things. What's your favorite add-on to a salad? Mine is bacon bits.
Mine is removing all of the salad and just having bacon.
I thought after tossing a salad, you would prefer adding sausage, Amy.
Usually.
I like to load my
Halloumi
salads
is good,
with-
Benwell. Benwell's in the
Marshmallow peeps.
I like
What?
goat
I'm a
cheese as well.
I'm a university student.
I-
Salad is basically medicine.
Yeah, I load my salads normally with like crispy fried onions and a ton of boiled eggs.
Oh, okay.
Most of the
I don't
salad
put
I
eggs in my
make-
salad. If there's eggs there, I am not touching that fucking salad.
Oh, eggs and
More
salad
for
are
me?
so good, though.
Yes, they give you the toots.
I
Okay,
usually
no, that's
add-
not
Alright.
why I add eggs to my salad.
Are we gonna
I
end the day?
usually add
Atreides?
tomatoes or cocktail.
Yeah, I think we're good.
salads.
Whitney Joe is executed and dies. Good night.
I can't wait for this to be a grim reveal, like part way through this. And it just turns out I'm with like all Legion, and I'm just here on my own.
Hello.
Hello, Void Star. What's going on?
I just wanted to update you because I've spoken to other Legion members. And
Yes.
it's a bit chaotic, but I'll give you the information I have so you can make your own storytelling decisions.
Okay.
So I heard that Tony D is marionetting Dave and
Sure.
claiming Vortox with Halo as the Scarlet Woman.
Right.
I have no idea how that's gonna work. I have no idea if we're ever going to execute Ghost. My hunch is no, but on one side, I kind of need to be protecting Ryan Cassidy for the Vortox word to actually exist, because otherwise all
Sure.
of Ryan Cassidy's information, all of his yeses do not make sense.
True.
So eventually, I think Dave is going to figure out that this was all a lie. But maybe it's fine if Ryan Cassidy believes that Dave is evil? Question mark.
Okay.
That's all I got. I think we are not in a great spot, but I trust you guys. Good luck.
Okay. Thank you.
It would be Ghost.
No, I know who exactly. If the four of them came together, I know who would get Truman Show.
It would be you, Dave, wouldn't it?
No, it wouldn't be me.
No, it would be Tony D.
No, actually, it would be Whitney Joe.
No, Whitney
It would be
Joe
Whitney
is-
Joe or
there's
Ryan
no
Cassidy.
Ran way too fast.
I am not evil. My advice makes Don.
Whitney, we're not
Whitney,
saying...
we're not talking about that.
Whitney, we're not talking
we're
about the
not
game. We're talking about getting Truman Showed, which if you don't know
Yeah,
what that is...
Ghost has an idea in their head that Atreides, Angaku, Amy, and Lulu just Truman showed personally them this game. And I was like, no.
I'm not. No, I said it as a joke. I'm not actually thinking that.
If anyone's getting Truman Showed, it's me. Because
That's what I said.
I disagree.
Void Star lifting onto me was crazy. Does not
This is
anything with my.
Okay, hang on a second. As I said,
We're
I
not
raised my hand
talking-
for the dead because there were 2 dead players offering their ghost vote up for your nomination. I said I will vote for the dead if the dead want this or to break a tie, because I do not want this to tie. How
I
does
thought
that
we were
not
just
make
joking
sense?
around and having fun.
Yeah, we were talking about something.
This was not supposed to be like specific to this game.
Yeah, I would just
This
shit
was a
talking
joke
saying
that if the 4 storytellers came together, who would they Truman Show? Ghost thinks it's themselves. Dave thinks it's you, Whitney Joe. I suggested Tony D because I think Amy would love nothing more than to Truman Show the fuck out of Tony D.
I didn't say it would be me. If any like combination of people Truman Show me, Ryan and Dawn off the fucking rip.
Yeah.
Like, it has nothing to do with this game specifically. This is just a joking thought experiment.
Again, I've been part of both Truman Shows because one's been done on Amy and one's been done on Atreides, and like I just think it'd be fun. Seeing
the one
me...
on Amy was hilarious.
No, it wasn't. You ruined it.
I didn't ruin it.
Dave, you literally made decisions for everyone, and Amy knew immediately that something was up.
I wanted to mess with Amy.
I mean,
yes, but you didn't let any of us participate.
I did.
No, you didn't. You made executive decisions that game for everyone, and Amy knew immediately the jig was up. I love you, Dave. I do. I love you dearly, but you did not let anyone make any decisions in that Truman Show.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
This is the thing. I feel like me getting Truman Show would be like that one teensy where I was the amnesiac where Whitney Joe fucking widow poisoned me, and I was just going insane the entire fucking game. The one where Dave thought I was the demon as an amnesiac going absolutely insane, and Ryan was the only one backing me.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for that to go on YouTube, because that is going to be fucking hilarious as a teaser on YouTube. Also, I just feel like teensies don't get enough love outside of just actual... Teensies just don't get enough love.
Teensies are fun.
The entire channel of uploads beyond shorts is just teensies.
The major problem with teensies is their meant for just a quick little way to have fun, and a lot of people take them far too seriously.
Yeah.
I never take Teensy seriously. I literally got last Teensy I played. I was a pit hag and just went to everyone and said, "What do you want to be today?" And they
Yeah,
said, "Why are you fucking claiming?" I'm like, "I'm a fucking pit hag. I don't give a shit. This is funny."
Teensies are fun little games that you play while waiting on the rest of your playgroup to arrive to session. So you have the 1 or 2 day weird car crash of a teensy script, and you have a bit of fun, and you have a bit of a laugh, and everyone loosens up a bit, hopefully.
Yep.
And then
get
you start
into
fist fighting in the back of the park.
Good morning, Ravenswood
And
Bluff.
then you
Void
gas each
Star
other.
died in the night.
Okay, no.
3 minutes.
I don't like that.
I expected this, for the record.
Okay.
I don't think I was there.
I mean,
another
I'm
night.
not surprised.
I mean, that clearly paints one person as definitely evil now.
I mean, I'm starting to believe we might have an OO.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
what Void told me was true.
What did I tell you? I forgot.
Were you one of the protector people?
Oh yeah.
Then yeah, I think
That's
it's an
that's
OO.
kind of why I didn't think it was Ho-Ho, because I believed that I would probably be off sooner.
Juicy.
Matthew, in the Vortex world, your Pixie Mad token could be on literally anyone, and you just see the role that the marionette.
I mean, that's
or
true,
drunk
but I mean, Dave would have to be bluffing.
Today
And
I'm
trying to build worlds. I'm trying to build worlds where Dave is good and not lying to my face.
Well, today I got no outsiders have died or one member of the evil team has been executed. Not killed at night, executed.
Okay. Who has been executed?
Right.
Okay.
No outsiders have died. I'm clearly alive. And that means that one of y'all is what? Probably a drunk. Because no one else is coming out as outsider. Or counterpoint, there is a Godfather -1, and I'm the only outsider. In which case, get fucked, Godfather.
Honestly,
I mean, that's
Fish
also
is-
that's
I think
also
that Fish is
possible.
just a drunk.
I could see myself as a drunk. I have a yes on me and Tony D now.
Okay, I think we loaded.
What's your full info?
Oh.
My full info. It is all yeses. Dave Matthew, Fish Halo, Whitney Dawn, Whitney Voidstar,
Oh,
myself,
no.
and Tony D.
So yeah, basically, Ryan is either the drunk or is
the marionette.
I don't think marionette. If it's
That's a very possible Legion.
In all worlds, after that crazy lift, I think we just killed Tony and Dave.
I think we killed Tony. Ryan, I now think you're the
We
marionette.
killed Tony and me. I'm never evil in any.
You're
world.
evil in all worlds.
In what?
know.
Please
I
elaborate.
think the worlds where Dave is evil are the worlds where Dave is the marionette, so we still kill Tony.
Yeah,
It's
I
Thank
kill Tony.
you.
What?
But Dave is
Yeah,
only
I don't
ever
see Dave as
evil in a
demon.
Legion world. Like, Dave is only ever evil in a Legion world. In a Vortox world, they're not redeemed.
I mean, it's pretty obviously Legion.
It's oh my god.
It's literally Legion.
I don't think it's obviously. I think very
Nominations are open.
After that lift, yes.
For the love of God, let's
Anyone
clear
would
this
like to
world.
nominate
Dave nominates Tony D.
Dave. Oh, thank you. Dave nominates Tony D. Why?
For the love of God, let's just clear this world. My Savant info from the other night says one of the Innkeeper Fortune Teller is in play. Let's just clear this world, please.
Tony D.
Again, I'm good. This is Final Five. I think killing good players in Final Five is a huge mistake, but I don't think I'm going to get a stay of execution today. So whatever count thinks they have to do.
Okay, running the count. 3 required.
I'm not overvoting this.
So Tony D has a Scarlet Woman. Got it.
You know.
3 is enough.
I Is anyone? No one's going to nominate me, right? I need no just one. Fuck off.
Are you going to lift again?
No, I'm going for a piss.
Go piss, girl.
Fucking bursting for him.
I feel like that is the best response to someone saying, "Are you gonna lift?" No, I'm gonna go take a piss.
Oh, that's fun.
It's my favorite
Honestly,
smelly
it sounds
show.
like a good
Go piss,
idea.
girl.
Could we end today, please?
Yeah. Per my
Well,
info,
Tony D should have the
either
right to nominate as well.
I'm gonna
per my
nominate Ryan.
Are you doing it, Atreides?
Sure,
I can do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ongaku was doing it, so I didn't want it. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get this lifted again. But like I said, I am good. Dave's information seems to indicate that either me or Ryan don't exist, and I know that I'm the innkeeper. So if Dave is telling the truth, then Ryan's not the fortune teller. Yeah, that's all I got.
Ryan.
Well, I have the token. I could be marionette. I could be drunk. Again, my info points to literally nobody being as they are. Because I just have yeses on literally everybody except Ghost. So I have yes on all 4 other people. I have yes on dead people. After they were dead, before they were dead. So
Has Ryan been incapped?
I don't know.
Yes.
Anyway, it'll take 3 to tie and 4 to kill Ryan.
What nights have I been in kept, by the way?
No, Ryan, you've got to think though. If Tony D picks me as well, it doesn't matter. You are sober. Well, you would be sober.
I stopped picking you. I picked Ryan and Dave last night. Not that it really
Cool.
matters.
Okay, so if I was... Yeah, no, that literally doesn't even matter. I figured you'd pick me. But,
All right, final call.
Anyone else?
No, run it.
All right, Tony D is executed and dies. Man, this was a fun game, and it's still continuing. Good night.
Oh yeah, there's still 2 Legion left.
I can't wait for a sync to happen because it'll be fucking hilarious.
Is this when a Poe charge would happen?
Nah, I can't. If this is a Poe charge,
well, if we wake up at Final 4, it could be a Poe charge, and then it's really funny.
Yeah, if the Poe charge kill was protected by either the innkeeper or the monk, that would be bad.
No,
That's
it's just
why we got
no,
like
wait,
1
the
kills.
final 3 kills. The final 3 kills are just the 2 other people. Me, the demon. The final 2 players are just Evil Goon and the demon.
I mean, it's possible if they kill good, whatever combination of people, and then just leave you for last. It doesn't cancel out the previous kills. It just cancels out the kill on you.
Yep. Because
that would be stupid ridiculous.
I mean, I can't wait for this to be suddenly turned on me, as me being the only demon candidate, because I'm the only one with a no on me, because I haven't been pick checks. I'm built different.
You were confirmed by outsider count, as far as I can tell, in a non-Legion world.
I need to look at an outsider modification on the script.
I'm gonna love this because on the final day I've got to lock the fuck in and actually solve this shit.
I mean, there is Godfather -1, and then there could be just a drunk.
Sure, but
and Legion kinda makes outsider arbitrary, kind of.
I mean, I'm just looking at a list of jokes right now, and the first one I saw was the Snow White live action movie. No, the worst thing is, it is now officially the worst live action remake ever made. It beat Dragon Ball. I can't remember what the fucking Dragon Ball movie is, but it beat the live action Dragon Ball movie. It's the worst live action movie.
I have not watched any of the live action remakes of any of the.
I am a little bit disappointed that Lilo and Stitch are getting the live action as well, because most of it is CGI anyway.
No, yeah, because no alien blue dogs.
Exactly.
Or do they? Dun dun dun.
Either way, it's an expensive project that retells the story that is still extremely valid and doesn't need a new coat of paint. There is nothing that movie will add, neither will or did The Lion King. Lion King was a waste.
The best thing it added was the fact that there's a series where it's some guy using, I think it's like AI to do singing of the comments, and it's fucking hilarious.
Amy's gone.
Like, I'm not sure if anyone's watched them, but there's 4 parts of it. It's basically people react, like, it's the comments of the trailer being. Me.
Fess up.
I mean, every time at the start of the game, every time Amy joined the chat I was in, I was talking about gooning.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. This is your final 3. Dave, Ghost, and Halo. Ryan Cassidy died in the night.
Okay,
I thought I was getting framed.
Interesting.
I really
Yeah.
thought Ryan would be in Final 3.
Yeah,
I mean,
same.
Like I thought I was.
Yeah.
I thought I was the biggest candidate.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying this. I just want to say
If-
this. This is between you two. I'm not getting involved.
Yeah, no.
If
Yeah,
I was
no,
you-
I.
If I was Legion, I would do
Okay,
this.
so if there's a world where I hate all of this.
I mean, look, Matthew, I was correct. I was never getting touched.
No, I agreed. I agreed you were never getting touched. And now I have to try to figure out if I believe Dave or
If it's not
Why
a
would
Legion
you-
game, Ghost is not incentivized to
yeah,
nominate.
Ghost is not. Yeah.
I think the problem is Ghost is never incentivized to nominate, regardless of what it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
look, Ghost. I mean, I think in all.
Alrighty.
Right? I don't think anyone can. It's.
So, I have to believe in a Godfather -1 world, which is fun. There's only a drunken play, or there's only a goon in play.
Yeah. And basically, Dave, what that's saying is, there's a drunk, and I'm the demon, or I'm the goon, and Halo's evil. That's all that's saying.
Honestly, in both worlds, either Halo or you are probably a Scarlet Woman to Donny D.
I agreed.
I'm just going based on my info.
But
I
Ghost
can't
is
really
would be playing a
pinpoint
ballsy move as a Scarlet Woman.
Yeah.
And I
Question.
just don't see it.
It's
but
not that
I don't see Halo either. I hate this.
Can
I hate this
just
final
ask-
Tony D was never making. Tony D was never making Final 3. That was absolutely what you would do as a Scarlet.
Ghost.
I just need to ask this, just so that. Hello, what the fuck are you?
Oh, I'm the farmer. There's no
Oh.
way for me to die at night without without being sober. I'm not getting touched this game.
Okay,
Right, I hate this.
If I would be killed, then I'm either A, confirmed as the farmer, or B, confirmed as the drunk. I don't think that either.
Or
wants that.
you're confirmed it's a Vortox game.
I'm gonna mute myself.
No,
because
then
I
someone
have too
still
many
would turn into a
opinions.
farmer.
No problem.
That's mechanical.
No, in a Vortox game, no one would turn into the farmer because you don't have an ability.
Yes, they would. That's mechanical.
That is true.
What?
A Vortox
yeah,
in a Vortox game, a farmer would still turn someone else into the farmer if they were selected by the Vortox.
Oh, okay.
Void Star.
Yeah.
Serious question. What are the words where Ghost is the demon? Because I don't want to overlook them.
There isn't any.
Why?
If
Uh,
Ghost is
if
Scarlet,
there's
it's
a
only
flow-
if
Ghost
Ghost
is
Scarlet
confirmed.
Woman.
In
It's
the
just
world that Kiwi is the drunk.
If Ghost is the Scarlet Woman who's been bluffing Goon,
If
that's
it's
the
Oh, I
only
guess
world I
so.
can see where Ghost is the demon.
if it's a Vortox game and Kiwi saw, because I'm reading that Kiwi is the librarian that saw Goon, right? So what if it's a Vortox game and the librarian pings were just on 2 random people for Demon Buff? Is that the word?
Honestly, one of my pings was
But
Tony
then-
D. If Tony D is the one that was receiving the bluffs, and Ghost has taken one,
Tony did claim Goon to me on day 1.
I've been claiming.
Yeah.
I've been claiming. Right. First chat, me and Ryan claim Goon. Then Dawn claim Goon. I've been telling everyone I've been Goon. I've not been trying to hide that shit at all.
Yeah.
Is there? Ooh, I'm not in the game. I just want to ask a question.
Wow.
Amy,
I'm
you know what
stoned.
the
I'm
fuck's
sorry.
going on? You're the spy, for fuck's sake. Calm down.
Matthew, I see your hand.
I just wanted to. Is there a world where this isn't a mechanical, this is just to the community at large. In a Vortex world, do you really think they would show me a demon bluff as the pixie?
Yeah.
Yes, very much so.
That's pretty
Okay,
common.
then yes, Dave could be evil. I don't know.
Here's the thing. Here's what I'm saying. Dave's info points to, again, both of them point to either I'm not real, or basically either I'm not real and Halo's a drunk, or I'm real and Halo's fucking whatever.
No.
I guess
No, Halo nominates Dave. Because we're still missing an outsider in that world.
Halo.
Unless it's Godfather -1.
By the way,
Noms have. Oh, okay.
Noms are
Ryan, go
open.
for it.
No,
I don't
Halo
think
would
it's
like to
Warthog
nominate Dave.
because I've literally gotten everybody in a guest pig.
I think you're just the drunk, buddy.
We had a living nomination.
Halo nominates Dave.
Oh.
Halo.
Because unless this is a Godfather -1, Ghost must exist because we have no outsider claims then. Therefore, if this is a Godfather -1, then there is a Godfather somewhere and then Ghost can be evil. But otherwise, it's just Dave. Because I may be a drunk, Ryan may be a drunk, somewhere is a drunk here, I don't know. Evil doesn't want to confirm it. And Ghost must be the outsider, because we have a base count of 2. It's Dave.
Dave, defense.
I was just good this game.
Running the count.
I
Two
have my
required,
hand up
but Dave on the
before
count.
this comment. I would really like to say something before it runs.
Ghost, do you buy it?
Okay,
I don't
that's
fucking
fine.
know.
Sorry.
I'll be real.
There's a lot of over talk, y'all. Please.
So what I was trying to say was before, the reason I had my hand up for so long is that in a Legion game, Dave is evil. In a Vortox game, Dave is evil. Nobody's building any other world, an Oho or Po world, I don't think. So I don't understand why we would nominate anybody else here.
Ghost was saying a world where Halo is evil.
Well, no, right. No, that's not what I was trying to say. Also, the way a Po world works, I would have to be evil. Because at some point, I guarantee you the Po would have charged, probably with an assassin to hide the charge, and then hit one person, then hit me, turns me evil, hides the fact that it's a Po game, yada yada yada. They, unless you think that specific turn of events has happened, not Po. Oho, it could be Oho, but
I don't know who to nom.
I'm just going to make a very simple argument against Poe, which is that when we went to sleep on 6, if we believe that there was any way for there to be 3 living evils, whether with the Goon or with the 2 minions still being alive, Final 6 was the perfect moment to Poe charge. So I just don't think it's that.
I don't know.
Any
who to
other-
nom. I'm good here.
Dave, if you want to nom me, I'll nom Halo. But the way I see it,
Either way,
it can't be me. But if you want to nom me, I'm going to nom
nom
Halo.
who you want to nom because I don't know who.
Right, I'm going to nom Halo then to keep the Doritos
Ghost nominates Halo. Why?
Again, the only reason I've done this is to give Town the opportunity and have it where Dave can still go for me if he thinks that I'm evil. I am good. I'm just the Goon. I'm fucking annoyed I'm still good, I'm not going to lie here. But it is what it is. I'm just giving Town the opportunity. I have no fucking clue either way. This. I'll be honest, again, I'm a Goon who's not been thinking I'm going to turn evil at some point in this game, and I haven't, so I probably should have been paying a tad bit more attention than I have been.
Halo.
But this, to keep it open.
I've been a farmer, and I've claimed librarian at the start of the game, but I was looking out for active information roles. I think Ryan can even attest to that I was looking for somewhere in this town to have to be information, because I know that I'm a good candidate for like something like red herrings and stuff. So I was fine to get out of the way for information to work. I think I socially played a very open game with the fact that I am just good. I'm just trying to be helpful, and I think I just didn't die because it would hard confirm me as either farmer, drunk, or marionette, and they didn't want to. Well, not marionette. Both my neighbors are dead, unless there's a Scarlet Woman that caught it.
Okay, running the count. 4 to tie, 5 to lift onto Halo.
Because again, Ghost confirmed by outside account.
I don't know.
2 is not enough. Final call.
Dave nominates Ghost.
Dave nominates Ghost.
Town seems to think it's me. I'm just literally the savant. Okay.
Ghost.
I'm gooning, but good. That's it. Just run this shit.
All right, running the count. 4 to tie, 5 to lift on the Ghost.
The fact that 3 votes on this is wild.
Well, if it looks like it's gonna tie.
Oh no. Matthew.
What?
What?
When Halo's hand went up, I had to vote. When Halo's hand went up, I had to vote. I didn't want it to tie.
5 is enough.
Top
Ghost
10
is now on the
anime
block.
Trails.
I'm safe, baby boy.
There are no nominations that can be made, so Ghost is executed and dies, and we go to a grim reveal.
Y'all are both fucking evil. God damn it.
Ongaku, do you just want to take it?
Yeah, I can.
Jesus, this game.
I trust you. This
All
was a
right, well,
wild game.
This was in fact a wild
It was
game.
incredible, yeah.
Let's see here. Where do I want to start? I guess I will start. Well, Dave. Okay, Dave saw the Savant token. Let's see. So, what did we tell Dave on day 1? We told Dave if Ryan Cassidy and Whitney Joe were both empaths, they would have different numbers, or there were exactly 3 outsiders in play. Well, the first half of that was true. Whitney Joe and Ryan Cassidy would, in fact, have had different empath numbers. Day 2, you got the mathematician would have gotten a 0 on night 2, or the drunk sees a roll that does not wake. The mathematician would have gotten a 0. Day 3, the clockmaker would have received a 1 on night 1, or no night picking rolls have selected the demon. Clockmaker would have gotten a 1. Every outsider currently has exactly 1 living evil neighbor, or exactly 1 of innkeeper and monk is in play. The first half of that, again, was true. Every outsider had exactly 1 living evil. No outsiders have died, or no evil players have been executed. The no outsiders have died. And then the final one was there are 2 good players alive, or there is no goon in play. Well, the first half of that is true. Dave and Ghost were both good. It was, in fact, Halo who was the final Legion. Left alive, along with Whitney Joe,
Oh my god.
Fish, Tony D, Osho, and Matthew. Ryan Cassidy was the fortune teller who picked a Legion every single night, including on the final night when they also picked themselves. They were their own red herring. And Dawn was the fisherman who learned no one should trust themselves.
I need to say something.
Teller was their own red herring.